Like, do they prefer men or the
All right,
thing?
Bender, I see what you're saying. I'll simplify for the ladies. Do you think women actually pursue college and higher education to get educated and get a career, or to find a better male candidate for a relationship? We can start here and then work our way.
No, I think they're mostly going to school to get educated. That's what feminism has done for the most part. The message isn't
So you don't think they're doing it to find a higher status guy?
No, not necessarily. I think that can sometimes be a result of that. Sometimes, not always, but no, that's not the intention.
Okay. What about you?
I think it's a great hookup spot to find a man in college.
Okay. But do you think most women go for higher education to get actually educated in a career, or access to higher status men?
These days, I don't think so. I think most women are going to, like she said, be independent. Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I agree with what she
You think
said.
education?
Yeah.
Same, I agree with her. I feel like women go just to be successful and independent, but finding a higher level man is a plus.
Okay. What about
To
you?
be successful and independent.
Okay.
Independent.
You think it's to be independent?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Same thing.
Independent. All right. What about you? Why do you think women pursue higher education? To get access to higher level men, or to actually be successful and independent on their own?
I think it should be independent.
Well,
And
not should. What do you think in general?
I think personally, independent.
You think it's to be independent?
Yeah, independent. Or if honestly, my heart says equal. But if there's not an equal option, then yes, independent. The girl should be more independent.
Leave it at independent. We'll move on.
Okay.
I'm just saying we should do more than the. Come on, man. We should do more. Come on, ladies. We are more than that. That's what I'm trying to say. We are
Okay,
50
all right.
50.
You
We
said
are
you're
more
put-
than
okay,
that.
all right.
But if y'all can't do more than that, then yeah.
When I tell you to stop talking, please stop talking. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, why does Crystal do this to me, bro?
Yeah, man.
Always next to me, bro.
Hey,
the crazy ones.
I disagree with
Because it's funny.
with the panel here. I think most women actually go to school ultimately to find a guy, because what I've realized is that women will put their career on hold and or their education on hold if they meet the right guy. So I think meeting the right guy overrides an education and a career. I think women kind of go to school and it's like, okay, I want the career, but if the right guy comes along, they're going to drop all that for that guy.
I think that's how it should be, but do you really think that that's how it is, like, today in 2023? Do you really think most girls have that mindset?
I don't
You don't
think
think it's
they're
the
doing
boss
that now.
babe thing? Like,
Well-
they're wanting to be that independent.
Yeah.
I got a degree. you
Yeah,
know?
they go. That's what I'm saying. They go in with that independent mindset, but when they find the right guy, they're dropping that. 'Cause-
I hope so.
I
because-
don't think so. I
don't know
don't
about
think
the
they're
dropping
gonna
part.
drop.
I
the
don't think so,
guy.
but I think they should. What you're saying is how
That's
it
what
should
I'm
be,
trying
but
to
I don't
say.
necessarily think that's like
Why
how
should
it
they
is
do that?
personally.
Why should they
Well, let me
pay
ask
for
you
an
this.
education
Let me
just
ask
to
you
give it
this.
up?
It's facts though.
Do you think
That's what I was trying to say.
do you think a majority of women prefer to be in the workforce or to be at home and be with the family?
I feel like most women want to be in the workforce.
I think I want
They've deluded themselves to think they want to be
Yeah.
in the workforce. Like, have you guys seen that video of the girl who's like crying, breaking down? Like, I didn't sign up for this. This work
Yeah.
is so hard. Like, I think women are starting
Let
to
me
get
go
to the
one by
point
one
where
real fast. Okay, do you think women, if given the choice, would prefer to be at home or in the workforce?
I think right now, in the delusional state that the world's in, they want to be a boss babe and they want to be in the workforce.
Okay.
I don't think that they should.
What about you?
do that.
Do you
I think the
women prefer-
average woman wants to be at home.
Okay. What about you?
Oh, I think it's delusional to assume that a man is going to take care of you forever. So, yeah, I think that we want that. We want
That's
to be
my
able to
question. Is
stay
do you
home.
think women will prefer to stay at home or be in the workforce in general? So you're saying
Preferably,
at home.
I want to stay home
okay,
and take care of
but
kids.
you think okay? I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. They would prefer, but is delusional think so? Okay. What about you?
I agree with the same thing. I think women would prefer to be at home, but
Yeah.
due to the circumstances of whatever the situation is, they're forced to be out there.
What about you?
I would prefer to be home.
What about you?
chilling with the kids.
I'd prefer to be home.
You?
Are we speaking from our own personal points
You
of
can give
view?
your personal point of view, and then you could give women in general.
Okay,
What do
I
you
feel
think
like
most women prefer?
I feel like women in general, they would prefer to be in the workforce. That's that whole delusional. But me personally, of course, I want to be home.
Okay.
But yeah.
What about you?
Me, I personally, I like to work.
Okay.
Y'all don't like to
But if you
work.
didn't
I
have
like
to,
to work.
but if you didn't have to, would you still work?
If I didn't have to, I would find a way to do hair, nails, something.
If you
because
didn't
in
have
my
to
mind,
work,
Okay.
still work.
If you had a guy that could take care of all the bills and you didn't have to work and you can be at home with the children, would you prefer to do that?
I would prefer to Do both. Be a home mom and work. I love doing both.
If you had to choose one.
Yeah.
I'm not a lazy person. I'm sorry. I love doing things.
I don't think the question is
It's
about
not
whether
about-
you're
Just
trying to
lazy
see
or
what's
not.
your
But if
preference.
you have the
No,
opportunity,
It can't be
Staying at
both.
home
I'm
is
sorry.
no, it's either or. So he's asking you
Rather
if
I
you
do
had a
prefer
choice.
mom and somebody pays all my bills, or do I do
Bruh.
both?
If you had the option, which one
I
would
guess
you prefer?
if somebody can pay all my bills and do everything, I'll be a perfect mom. I'll make sure your kid ain't.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
I'll
what
make
he
sure your
Land the
kid
plane.
is good
All
and
right.
everything, dressed good and everything. Not
So-
like most of these moms out
Okay.
here.
All right. All right. I think given the circumstance that most of you agree that most women would prefer to be at home if given the option, I think again that's why I said before women go to
Yeah,
school.
we're lazy.
Wait.
Women go to school and go and get educated, but if the right guy comes along, I think they would throw that by the wayside and go ahead and build a family if the guy was right and he could take care of the bills. I think when most women work, what I've realized is they'll work, but they'll want to do something working from home, something kind of easy, something that's part-time. You know, women in general don't have the same salt and vigor to go ahead and be in the workforce because let's be honest here, no one cares how much money y'all make. Like if men cared about how much money a woman earned, y'all would not be so happy to be at home if given the opportunity. But men work because we know that our value is based on what we create.
And I feel like just
Yes.
being at home in general, that's work itself. You're raising the kids, it's work. You're doing the housework, you're doing everything, you're making sure the house is clean. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not just sitting back. I
Yeah, it's
did
not
want
easy.
to.
Yeah.
But is that really work though?
It works.
It is
It
work.
works once
Because
you.
I done it both. Is that really work though?
It works. I promise it works. You just
Bruh.
haven't found the right.
Maybe your mental is not up for it.
No,
but
I
you
think my
really
mental
gotta
is
be
way
more
up for it. No,
your
I
mental is
think
not
you're
up for it
just-
because if
What
you
is this,
really want to be a
third
house
beef?
mom and a housewife, you're gonna do everything on time and a housewife and a house does. And then after you
That's
done
literally
that,
what I just-
after you done the
Flirt with her.
housewife stuff, you want to be like, damn, what else can I do? But you're not like that, so maybe it's
Okay.
different for you. You feel me? Maybe all of that is maybe so much work for you.
Now I see what Javier cheated on your ass.
Yeah.
Cause
Well,
I
there's
do
so
so,
many
much
things-
that none of the bitches do. Maybe,
but a woman
sorry.
could actually
I said the same
go
thing
into
you
her
said.
hobbies. Like you could read a book. When's the last time I've been able to read a book because I work and I
Right.
raise my kid by myself,
Right.
or paint, or any of my hobbies are so neglected. If I was in that situation again, I would be plenty busy. I would not. I would not get
Not
bored.
yet.
Exactly.
I would do
but you
some
got kids though.
Gardening, yeah.
There's
And
so much to do. In the
2
house.
out of 3 of my brothers, one is not married yet. He's still young. The other 2, they both have housewives, and both were housewives before they had kids. One they don't have kids yet, and she's a housewife.
That's crazy
There's
though.
nothing
But
wrong
if
with
you
that.
got
She wants to
kids,
be a
that's
housewife.
understandable.
They
but if you
enjoy
don't
it.
got kids,
And that's
man,
amazing.
you got
yeah. And a
plan
man
on
would
your
prefer that too.
time.
I personally think so. They know where you're
you
at
should
all
have
times. You're
plenty on
home.
your time. You should have so much time on your hands. If you don't got kids, my love, your hair should be looking beautiful. Your face should be looking beautiful. Your body should be looking beautiful. You got so much time on your hands.
Exactly.
If you don't got kids, you got so much time on your hands.
Yeah, that's true.
But you don't got kids. But I understand you though. I'm
she's not married
understand you
yet
because I am
either.
understanding exactly. She not married yet. She don't got no kids. I understand that too.
But what does that
You
have
don't got
to do with the
nothing. I understand
question?
that you don't got nothing. So you got so much time on your hands.
But I'm
feel
saying
me?
even if I had
All
the
you got is a
dream-
job,
Okay.
and
Hey,
that's
hey,
normal.
hey.
Everybody got a
Hey.
job.
Hold the chat.
You feel me?
Okay, so guys, look to your left. There's a meter.
Everybody got a job. You feel me?
There's a meter to the left hand side.
Oh, okay.
It's on the bottom left.
All right. Okay. Better the offender. $1. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Where are we at here?
Hold on.
That was tough, man.
It was just facts,
Jeez.
though. Y'all can't be. Come on, man. You got facts, man. You got responsibilities, so you don't. That's all it is. You got time in your hands because you got
Hey,
responsibilities.
listen.
Or
Shorty,
you don't because you got free time and no responsibilities.
Javier, relax.
It's facts.
hey,
I'm
no.
sorry. You got time
You're
and
on
you
timeout,
don't.
Javier. Okay, relax. Don't talk for at least 5 minutes. All right.
Oh,
Relax.
that's you, Adam?
Yeah, it's me.
All right, I got you.
Doesn't matter.
I had to ask because I know him personally. He introduced himself personally, so I
All right,
respect
thank you,
him.
thank you,
You
thank you.
introduce yourself as Adam?
Yeah.
No, Aaron, but you're saying it weird.
He respected himself respectfully, so I
All
will
right,
respect
thank you,
him.
thank you. Shh, 5 minutes.
Did you drink before the show?
Yes, she did. She had 2 cups.
Exposed.
She was nervous. She was nervous.
Yeah, you talk a lot, man.
Holy
Holy.
chaos.
But if I didn't talk though, then these females would look really
Time out.
They
Thank
would
you.
look really what?
dumb.
I mean, you do not.
Wait. You just
She's
called them
not
dumb?
wrong. She's not wrong. She is making us look not dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it real, nah. Keep it real, nah. If you want to meet, you
really
want a
good
male
right
that's upper, a little bit your age,
Even at
you want
40.
him to at least improve a little bit than what you are, don't you?
Oh,
you want him
just
to be
spill
your
your cup
age.
everywhere too.
Oh, that's
Wagler
right.
play.
I'm like, why y'all saying oh for?
Look at the meter. It's going up. Look at the meter.
It's going down. Can we get a cleanup on aisle 6 here? Or
Patience.
aisle
Oh,
three?
Javier.
Get icy.
Frank Castle
Or,
meter.
yeah.
Javier, please.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
Say
let's
my
keep
name.
going.
Yeah, this is lit. I'm having fun.
All right. How many of you actually believe a woman
Yo,
having
I'm
sex
so
with
sorry.
one man?
That goes on you.
Okay,
I'm
What's
so
up, ladies?
sorry.
be quiet, please. How many of you actually believe a woman having sex with one man 50 times is the same as having it with 50 different men?
What?
It's
very
understand
different.
the
It's not the same.
question.
You know what? I have something to say about that.
Sure.
Wait, what?
So I did get asked once, sort of the same question. The guy told me that I'm trying to rephrase exactly what he said, but basically unprotected sex. If he has unprotected sex with you, he's basically given you his entire body count.
Okay.
I don't know. That's a question. I don't know, but I'm agreeing with that question. I want to know, what do you guys think too? Just because I sort of understand where he's coming from as far as, yes, he slept with X amount of women. He's coming with you with unprotected sex. What do you, I don't know.
That's why a man's body count matters as much as a woman's, because like they say a man's body count doesn't matter. But I would be kind of grossed out if I knew a guy had slept with like 300 women.
But they do majority
even,
of them.
Even less than that. Because it's just a sanitary issue. It's just like a health issue.
What
A
if
lot
they're
of
clean though?
interesting.
Huh?
I don't
What if they're
know.
clean?
Here.
It still says something about them. It says like they have issues, that they need to like that much validation to sleep with that many different women and that many different partners. It's not that different to me than a woman doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It says
So that'll turn you off, right?
it's like F-boy stuff. I'm not attracted to F-boys. I know that a lot of them are hot.
Back in your day, come on.
No, back in my day,
Of course you did.
Come on.
a little bit.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
I never know the body count.
But as I've gotten older, I started like other things are attractive, like a man who's loyal and like
You have kids now, of course.
communicative.
Stop the cap.
and
You have kids now.
da-da-da, like,
And healthcare.
but the person I had kids with
Um,
wasn't like that. He didn't sleep around with a lot of people. So even before we had kids,
How
I
do you
was
know?
already attracted to that because I know his like sister, I know his family, I know his friends.
You never
All right.
really know.
So
I do.
interesting
Yeah.
takes here. So you said most guys have a lot of bodies, is what you said, Miss
Yes.
Key West?
Yes.
What do you think the average body count is for a guy?
80 to 100. And
Damn.
For an average man, or are we just talking
Yeah,
about
for a regular guy.
No, that's
a
not- that's
regular
not
guy, I would say
average.
50 is average. 50, anywhere from 50
Yeah.
Like what age though?
to 100.
Very-
So you're
very
saying the
tough.
average
You said
guy,
the average guy.
CVS worker, 50 bodies?
no?
No.
I would say like
no.
less than
CVS
10
wor-
probably.
No. We're talking
Let's
different
do a
now.
blue
No.
collar average, like working man.
A working
30
man.
years
would
old.
Okay, working man, 30 years old. I'd say 10 to 15. CVS worker.
That's a CVS worker.
Yes.
10 to 15.
Yeah.
10 to 15 women total.
Okay, very interesting.
I don't
What
know.
do y'all
It
think
just
the average
depends.
body count
how
is
am I
for an
supposed
average
to
man?
answer
Do you think his
that? I
looks
don't
matter?
even know how I'm
Very
supposed to
Very
answer
interesting.
What do
that.
y'all think? I want to know y'all
Ladies,
thoughts.
one microphone at a time.
Give me
so-
the correct
Somebody
answer.
was saying something over here before.
Doesn't his looks matter? Like, wouldn't that be a factor in how many women he was able to pull? Like, is he?
Not just the
Because you
average.
guys
I mean,
love to rate people. Is
Yeah,
he a 10?
Of
or-
course, it's a factor, but looks for men are not necessarily as important as they are for women.
But for an average man, this is average.
Yeah, I mean, do you think average guys are out here getting laid like that?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I mean,
you have
average
on-
looking or average
I mean,
income?
You have OnlyFans, so I mean, who are your customers?
I've got all
Average
kinds.
guys.
I honestly, there's some really good looking guys that come on my page. There's average looking.
That's
there's-
catfish. Is it up?
They're not. Believe it or not.
How you know?
Because I know.
What
I've
kind
seen
of
them.
proofs? I mean,
Huh?
I mean, I'll just make it varies. Anyone else have anything they want to say before I talk? Go
Tell
into
me
this?
the answer.
No, go ahead.
What's the
answer?
Say what you gotta say.
I really want
because
to know.
I find it very interesting that women almost always overestimate men's level of promiscuity and their ability to attract women. Most guys actually struggle with women. Bad. Like really bad. There's guys out there that have never gotten a gift from a girl. There's guys out there that are still virgins and 30 years old. There's guys out there that have never kissed a girl. Most guys struggle with women. And there's a bunch of reasons for that we talk about on the podcast. But in general, most guys are struggling. 1 in 3 men right now, between 18 and 30, is a virgin who hasn't had sex in a year. And I guarantee none of y'all are virgins or haven't had sex in a year.
And not by choice, by the way.
Do you think that's something to do with it? The men don't approach women and they don't hunt like they used to?
I mean, that's a component.
Can you blame them?
That's a component.
Hashtag me too.
I mean,
Assault.
no, but like
You're weird. Don't touch me.
I mean, you even said it yourself. You have subscribers that are attractive men, but they're still looking at, OnlyFans. I mean, that should tell you that it's really tough, even for good-looking guys. And there's a bunch of reasons for it. I'm not here to sit here and cry like, oh my God, it's so tough. But there's a reason why men that can have sex with a lot of women are respected and women that have sex with a lot of dudes are not. So I get what you're saying, like, oh, if I met a guy and he had 300 body count, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but more than likely that guy is probably doing something very well if he's had sex with 300 women. He's either very successful, very good looking, very charming, very charismatic, maybe in great shape, or a combination of all of them, because it is very difficult for men to have sex with a lot of women. So I would argue that when a man has sex with a lot of women, he's actually more attractive to women because he has a bunch of traits that other women find attractive. Contrary to popular belief, women really aren't that special. You guys generally look for the same things in men: height, income, competence, confidence. Same shit.
wait,
You know,
women aren't that special,
They're not.
They're not.
but men are.
I never
No.
said men are either.
Okay, so
That's the
we're
difference.
equally unspecial.
Yes, because
Yes.
human beings are way more similar to each other than we like to admit. Like
I
women will
agree
sit
with
there
that.
and say, I'm special, I'm different, but the reality is you're like the next female. You're looking for the same exact traits in your man. It just comes down to how much are you willing to compromise on those traits being there or not being there. But in general, women are looking for the same traits in men. This is why men that have sex with a lot of women can do so, because he has a multitude of these traits or a couple of these traits at a really high level.
That's probably true.
So I have a question
Yeah,
on the topic about body count.
sure.
So you're saying that men don't really have a lot of sex with a lot of different women. And I've heard it that a lot of guys are asking things like they want to verify a woman's body count. And so is that why, in your opinion, that you think that men get really emotional when they hear the actual body count of a woman?
Well, that's a new age practice because I want to say this just outright. A guy with the game doesn't ask for a body count. That's just like not smart
Yeah,
at
it's a
all.
dumb question.
But if they did that, it shows that they're very inexperienced in itself.
Yeah. There's a biological reason why men have such an issue with women that are promiscuous and women that have high body counts. And the reason for that is because before the advent of modern technology, to put it simply, if I had sex with a girl, right, and we didn't have birth control, we didn't have paternity tests, I wouldn't know if the kid was mine. So the biggest fear for a man is raising a child that he thought was his and he finds out later on isn't his. Right? It's like our worst fear. We're investing in resources and time and attention and love and care into offspring that isn't even ours. The only thing men really ask for is don't be a hoe so that I can ensure that the child is mine. So that's why guys have an issue with a girl
Facts.
that has a high body count, because the higher a woman's body count, the less likely that the child is yours. I mean, I know we have paternity tests now, but you got to remember that in our animal brain, we didn't have all these modern conventions that we have now. Right? I mean, think about it. Women still want a guy that's strong, tall, charismatic, charming, right? But you have police, you have entertainment, You have protection. You can buy your own gun. Why do you need a tall, strong guy? But it's hardwired in your brain. You still want that. Even though we have modern conventions that solve that problem, you still want these traits in your partner. Same thing with men. Even though we have paternity tests, we still want a girl that's not a hoe.
But isn't that a mating ideologue?
It's a reproductive strategy.
Yeah, like you want to mate with someone that is protective, is smart, is brilliant, that can bring an offspring.
Yeah, but men don't. So that's from the female perspective.
You
But the
think
male
so?
perspective, it's absolutely true. I mean, they've actually done studies on this. They found that the higher a woman's IQ, the less likely that she'll be married. If for every
yeah,
IQ,
I've read that. I've heard about
yeah,
that.
like
one.
for every IQ point that a man goes up, his likelihood of being married goes up. For every IQ point that a woman goes up, the likelihood of her being married goes down. So what does that tell you? That tells you that men don't screen for intelligence or competence or confidence or ambition. Men don't screen for these things because men don't look for survival value. Women look for survival value. So it's very important that you're with a competent partner. With us, we look for replication value and making sure that the kid is ours. So we're looking for a young, fertile woman that isn't a whore.
So why do a lot of basketball players or NBA players date a certain archetype of women?
You mean like Zion
I feel like
Williamson?
I'm not naming anybody, but what I'm saying is they date a certain type of woman, and they're usually tall. You know, and we're not going to go to the other
maybe
part,
we
so-
never heard of them before.
Can you specify what demographic you're? Because there's a lot of NBA players that date women that are might not match that demographic. So can you specify what do you mean?
You know, like the black players, they're dating white, tall, blonde women that look like, I don't know, they could be on OnlyFans or something like that. But I think why do they date these women? You know, like
youth and beauty are the most important things to men, and age a lot of the times ties into that.
But you don't think they're breeding to make
They are
other
breeding.
more basketball players?
They are, for sure.
I think they're breeding.
They call them breeders, actually.
Yeah, that's
when
what
they see a tall, like pretty woman, especially like
Yeah, but
a lot
that,
of them like
that
the
only
blondes.
that only proves my point that men are looking for replication
They call
value.
them breeders. Yeah. I mean, I've heard the term.
men have a very high interest in a woman's sexual appeal for replication value. What? Are you confused about something? What?
Oh no, I think I wasn't
I
just talking in my mic.
No. Oh, but what were you
I
saying?
think basketball player or not, a man is trying to find a woman that's breedable.
That's what I think, because it's like a
Yeah.
family line. It's like an inheritance. Like you want your kids to grow up and be athletes. You know, like
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If you're an NBA player, right, and you're really attractive and you got a bunch of girls coming after you, then you can afford to be a bit more selective and go into the weeds and say, I'm 6'10", I want a girl that's 6 foot. Cool. But most guys don't have that same level of ability to be that selective. So most guys will just take what they can get.
So how many? So you're saying that they're taking what they could get?
Most guys will take what they can get.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when you're an NBA player, top 1.001%, yeah, you can afford to say, I only want to date a Swedish model that's 6 foot tall, that's super attractive. But what you don't see is that he's also going to go ahead and bang a girl that's 5'2". He's also going to have a mistress that's 5'5".
Right.
He's going to have another girl that's 5'7".
4'8".
Maybe if he wants some strange. So
If you want something better.
so men, you got to understand that men's attraction standards are not nearly as rigid as a female's. Our thing is is she hot? Not a whore? Okay, cool, I'll commit to her. But
I
that's why
mean-
men have such an issue with body count.
Controversial question. So why do they pick Kardashians?
Who are you speaking about
It's a
specifically?
status thing, though.
Just the family.
It's a
in
status
general.
thing.
I
That's
don't
what
have
it really
any-
is.
Oh, okay.
It's status.
guess who
Are you
performed
referring to
in
maybe a
my
Kanye West or
birthday?
something, or who are you referring
Tristan
to?
Thompson.
There's basketball players that they've dated. I mean, I
Chris
think a
Humphries,
couple of them have
Tristan
dated
Thompson.
basketball players.
It's-
so
it's just status.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
most
they
guys
didn't have status before, right?
Hmm?
They didn't have status. I think Kim Kardashian was just like Brandy's wardrobe manager or something like that.
Yeah, she gained status after the Ray J sex
Right.
tape. Yes. Yeah. But I mean, there's always exceptions to the rule. But in general, most guys would prefer to not wife up a promiscuous woman because it comes with issues. I mean, look at Logan Paul right now. Image is getting destroyed because he decided to get engaged with a girl that has a very shady past. Look at Will Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith has absolutely tarnished his
What are your
reputation.
thoughts on that?
I mean, it's an embarrassment. I mean, people
What
are
did
not
Jada
going to remember him. Basically, what she did was she had sex with August, who's like a
Alcina.
teenager, kid that they, I think, adopted. She had an affair with him, and then she went on the red table and said, "Oh, we got an entanglement." Didn't take accountability or whatever. And this is what I tell guys. I mean, controversial takes or whatever, but I tell men in general, you should never commit to a woman that has a promiscuous past. And the reason why is because it will rear its ugly head and absolutely destroy your reputation and your tarnish your legacy. People aren't going to remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air anymore. They're not going to remember,
I Am
Independence
Legend.
Day, I Am Legend,
Yeah.
Ali. They're not going to remember 7 Pounds. They're not going to remember any of these movies. They're going to remember him sitting at the edge of a red table crying because his wife decided to bang a 20-year-old, which is ridiculous.
So the tables were turned in their situation. Usually the man wants a younger woman after his woman gets older, and he's the one that cheats.
But the impact is different.
Yeah, you're talking about
Yeah.
like societal constraints, right? Like
It's a double
And
standard.
you also
Yeah,
got to
it's
remember that
definitely
he
a
had
double
status. He was a
standard.
musician. There was an emotional bond. This is a very different situation. And, obviously she's past her prime. She was old at that point. She didn't necessarily have the same sexual market pull that she had 20 years prior when she was dealing with someone like a Tupac. So, and I'll put it simply. If a woman cheats on her man, she's going to tarnish that man's reputation. He loses social value for that. But if a man cheats on his woman, she's not necessarily going to lose social value. If anything, I would argue she would gain social value and and credibility by sticking by her man. Look at Kobe Bryant's wife,
Vanessa Bryant.
No one cares that he cheated on her with some other girl. They just know that she stood by him, right? And she still has she carries the last name and she's respected for that.
Yep.
Beyonce, she's with Jay-Z still, even after he cheated with her.
Shit.
So I would argue that it's in a woman's best interest if you're with a higher status guy, just stay with him because you're going to gain a better reputation for sticking by him. I know
You're
some
gonna
girls
live
might
better.
try. Please stop interrupting me. I understand that some girls might make fun of you and say you're stupid. You stay with him. I think you're stupider for leaving. So I don't know. I think women gain status if they're cheated on and they stay. Versus if a man gets cheated on, it's an embarrassment.
Yeah, it just would be harder to want to. It would be like you would lose respect for that man and lose attraction for
But
them.
you're not with the high value man because you respect him, honey.
What?
Yes.
I mean, you should.
You
Wait,
should.
what?
You should.
Just by default, you should be respect a
Respectful.
high value
Right.
man.
No, you're
But if
you're
he
there to
cheats on
play
you, I
a
don't-
role.
No,
You're
you're
there
not.
to be the beautiful wife to play the role. To
Yeah, but
So
by
then it's not
default,
true love.
it's not just playing games. By default, you respect a man like that. It's not play pretend.
There's
By
no way you
default,
end up with
you
him.
will respect a man who exemplifies
It's
those
default
characteristics.
if he respects you and you get the respect back. And if you don't get the respect back, then I understand what you coming from, my love. You just getting disrespected.
Honey, no one understands what the fuck you're talking about this whole time. We're just gonna be real.
Because I'm playing with the fake accent, really.
What?
Because I'm playing with the fake accent.
and you're not the first, and you will not be the last, and it's okay.
And I won't be
Go
the
for it.
last to
He's
beat your
playing with the fake
motherfucking
accent.
eyes.
Oh yeah. Okay, stand up. Let's go.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is she still
I think she needs to leave. Guys, Frank Castle, bro. Frank Castle. This is insane.
Oh my God.
right now, bro?
I barely said anything. She was triggered by the mother
sorry.
comment that I made because
I'm
it was
sorry.
a fact.
I'm
She doesn't
pussy, guys.
She doesn't respect her
I'm
man,
sorry, I'm
and for
pussy,
a
just
reason.
like
That's
my
why.
fat pussy. I'm just like my fat pussy. I'm sorry.
Can you just chill out for 2 seconds?
All right, I will chill for 2 seconds because
listen.
I can chill
Please,
my fat
alright,
accent.
Please sit down.
All right.
What is
sit
happening?
down.
I can't really tell.
All right,
going
just how we letting everybody know
Hey,
you
hey.
fake pussy hole because I could have
Hey.
brought you
Yeah,
out
yeah,
outside,
yeah,
but
yeah,
you ain't
yeah,
say
yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
but
yeah.
you pussy hole,
Yeah.
you pussy hole.
Okay. Well,
In
number
front of my
one.
face, I love that.
Okay. You need to chill out for 2 seconds.
I
You need to
will.
really relax.
I got you.
Yeah,
Fish.
you need to relax.
I'm sorry, I got you fresh.
Uh,
I'm
His
sorry.
name isn't fresh.
His name is Fit.
I wasn't talking to you, no love. No
Okay.
was I.
Just
no
chill.
love.
Just stop talking. Just stop talking for 2
I
seconds.
wasn't talking to you.
Stop
love.
talking. Stop talking.
Hey,
Stop talking.
relax.
Going back, you were saying something before? In the corner?
Not you,
I don't
bitch.
remember.
Yeah.
We were talking. We're just saying like like if your man cheats on you,
Yeah.
you do lose respect for him too. It goes both ways. I think.
Hey, you need to fucking chill out. Look, hey. You need to stop with the like
Antics.
Stop with the antics. You need to relax. Okay?
Sit up, please. Sit up.
Yeah, sit up. Put your mic in front of you. Stop staring at girls in the panel and
I'm
trying
looking
to.
at who was talking.
Yeah,
I was looking at
I
her.
understand that, but you get. Don't try to intimidate the girls on the panel, please.
You
Be
can't.
respectful.
You're like
I'm
short.
sorry, they pussy. All right,
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
stop. I'll stop.
You need to stop.
All right,
you
I'll
need to
stop.
relax.
4'5".
You need to relax.
Yeah,
I mean,
sorry,
wrist guard
scared.
you.
Okay.
Are we good?
So anyway,
You're talking. They
He's
want me.
talking.
yeah. So you can go ahead. Sorry, you were saying.
Oh yeah, that's it. You know, like
You think the woman will lose respect for her guy for cheating?
yeah, absolutely. Or try even if she doesn't lose like a lot of respect, she'll lose a little bit of respect and probably some attraction.
I like that you mentioned that because girls like a guy that can cheat on them.
Girls
because
like a guy that can cheat on them.
Who said
absolutely.
Cheat on her.
They
You
like
just-
to be
you-
dumb.
You just admitted it just now.
What
Well,
did I
it's
say?
Yeah, they
natural
did.
selection, right? If a woman sees that
They
her
like to
man
be
is,
dumb.
is attracted to by lots of other women, it makes her more attractive. But that being said, psychologically and like so far as the relationship, like
Yeah.
unless I had pre-established with my man that our relationship was going to be like that, I would feel like hurt and betrayed, and that would affect our
But when
relationship.
did I say that? When did I agree with that?
No, it's
No,
just
I'm
they
just
like
saying
to be
it's not-
dumb.
it's not so
they
much-
like to be dumb.
What the fuck,
Hold on.
dude? No,
All right, we're gonna kill all the other streams right now. We're just gonna be on YouTube and Rumble. Probably have to switch to Rumble here.
Yeah, Rumble.
But sorry.
she made me lose my thought. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
continue
Jesus
on, Amy. What were you saying?
She literally completely made me lose my thought. I'm sorry.
I just don't know when I agreed with him on that. That we like men that cheat on us.
Oh no! So
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, please explain it. Go
So,
ahead.
so basically, so it's not necessarily that we like men who cheat on us, but when it comes to natural selection, women naturally like a man who has other women who are attracted to him. That is a signifier, like a very strong indication that this is a good man. Other women want him,
A man
right?
who
Like
has
from our mammalian
Exactly.
brain, when he was talking about like back in the day, you know, and that stuff still affects our brain structure and the way that we think. Now, would we say that would it hurt us? If it's not pre-established in the relationship that it's open or he can, you know, see other people on the side and it comes as a surprise, it's going to hurt. It's going to impact the relationship.
Yes.
But would it make you less attracted to him? No, it's probably actually going to do the opposite from a psychological perspective.
And that's
I
why
mean,
they
it
like
could.
dumb women.
You
Like what
could
you
make
said?
it,
And that's why they like the dumber women. I mean, if you have a higher intellect, then you're not going to hang around. For
We're not
that.
talking about intellect.
Okay, no. This is very good. So if you're smarter, you're gonna leave, right?
Yeah.
And
you're
then
not
do what?
doing it. You'll find somebody else.
And what are they gonna do? Cheat too, right? So who's smarter, staying or leaving?
It depends on what the dynamics of the relationship are. Are we talking about
That's what I
high
said.
value men? Are we
Let's
talking
be honest
about
here.
blue
The guy
collar
that you
men?
want that's gonna be superior to you, smarter than you, taller than you, more good looking in some sense. He's gonna cheat, right?
but
Eventually.
I
you want him to
don't-
make you feel special, like that. Yeah, that man is desired by other women, but he chose you, and he wants to be with you, and he's being loyal to you.
Yes.
that makes you feel special, and it's.
But
you
the
know,
same way how you liked him, other women do. And if he worked
Yeah.
that hard to get to that point, just saying he might want to indulge in that because once again, it took so long to get to that point. So we're just saying, is it smarter or dumber to leave?
I mean, you wouldn't know the goals of the woman, right? Like, if she wants a man, then you need to understand what that looks like for you. Is he a good man outside of the cheating? What is cheating compiled of? Is he giving love to someone else, or he's bringing sexually transmitted diseases home to you? Like, what is cheating to you? I think that has to be defined first.
Yeah, so I think
That's fair.
these partners should discuss together what their standards are from the very beginning. But does that happen? No. I'm just saying if the man's taking care of you, he's actually there for you, and he's going to be your ideal man, why leave to find somebody that's going to do the same thing to you, which is going to cheat? Why leave?
and you
Some
and
people are serial monogamous, so I don't
But
agree
as-
with that. All men cheat. There's such
but the
thing.
majority do.
But as a
So you're
okay,
hoping for a
you're
small
wearing
number.
a cross. So
I'm not
you must,
hoping for
you must be
anything.
religious, right? And
Yeah,
and,
I'm a man of God.
okay. So, and I'm not religious, but still,
But that face,
I
though.
still believe those vows that you take if you marry somebody that you're not supposed to cheat, man or woman.
Wait,
That's not true.
the vows of marriage?
Yeah,
That's
What do they say in there?
Women obey.
I don't know, but I think there's something about fidelity.
A key component is till death do us part. What do women do? Leave randomly.
I don't agree with that either.
But once again, no one follows the rules anyway.
I
So
think,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, generally speaking,
but we
the
should.
man that you meet is probably going to cheat.
But we don't. And women overwhelmingly initiate most of the divorce and breakups.
So, but yeah, not all men. Like, look at like you said. Well, Jade is the one that cheated in their marriage, right? She didn't
Yeah.
accuse him of cheating, so it was on her.
He definitely did.
he cheated. That's why she
Multiple
said
times.
she cheated.
Oh, okay. So
But it's
But,
not
I
the
mean-
same. When a woman cheats, it's unacceptable. Men and women are not the same. We're not equal, right? So we don't have the same standards on infidelity. Like when a woman cheats, it's betrayal at the highest level because men really don't ask for much from women. If you really think about it, be hot, don't be a pain in the ass, don't be a whore. Men, on the other hand, what do they want from us? Be a leader, be strong, lead me, have confidence, have ambition. Women have way more for men. So if a man actually checks all these boxes and he requests very little of you, and you fuck up in one of the few things he requests, that's a big treacherous. That's
No,
treacherous.
I agree with that. If a man is like taking care of you and he goes to work and you get to, not that like being home with kids is a full-time job, it's exhausting, but if you're not giving him what he needs, like sexually, then yeah.
But you're never going to satisfy a guy sexually by yourself anyway.
That's true.
Even with your sex.
Well, that's why they go online.
Your industry proves
I
that.
do not
Hold on,
agree with
stop. Like if you look at the top websites, right? They're all, adult websites. Yeah. Why is that? Because men's thirst for sexual variety is almost insatiable.
You ladies need
rather
to step
do
up
it
your
online
game.
than in
Can you
person.
please stop interrupting?
I would rather my man go online than go out and find.
But how is that different than him actually enacting on it physically? It's the same thing. If a dude is looking
it's still cheating. It still feels like cheating. It's still hurtful.
Yeah.
But it's more
Lesser.
Tolerable.
I guess it's more tolerable, but what I'm trying to say is that if men are predisposed, right, to look at other women and they want quantity and they have an insatiable sexual thirst, the only thing really holding them back is their capability of actually enacting on it. So what I'm telling you is the higher value the man, the easier it is for him to enact on it. So,
or he has such high value that he's actually loyal. So,
all right, are we going to live in reality here or are we going to live in a dream world?
Well, some men are loyal.
Well, that's not to say there's no disciplined men, but it's a lot of that's going to come back to religious practices, right, and religious disciplines.
No.
Usually, I mean,
never
moralistically, I find it really difficult to believe that without a true religious influence, that you can have very, very extremely strong moral implications in those types of situations.
Actually, some of the most moral people I know are not religious, and some of them are atheists. I'm not myself an atheist. But
let me ask you a question. Do you think men go through the trials and tribulations to earn status, acquire money, get in the gym, etc., to have sex with one woman? Knowing that our biological hardwiring predisposes us to have sex with as many women as we can, realistically speaking?
In your younger years, yeah, that's probably a goal, but that fades out with time.
Hugh Hefner.
Not really.
Had sex till he died.
And this is what I mean when I say women truly don't.
Dead.
This is what I mean when I say that women in general really don't understand men. Like, if you really understood men, you would know when a man really busts his ass and creates a legacy, a name, etc., he's going to want to enjoy the fruits of his labor. And unfortunately, a lot of times for you guys, that's other women. Because, I mean...
But those are a different type of man than, like, the average guy. Like,
the average guy wants to smash girls, too.
I know, but they don't have... They can't
do it. If he could, he would do it.
Yeah.
So what do? They
could and they don't. Why do some of them not do it?
Because they want to, but they can't.
Because they have morals.
No,
and it's not always because of religion.
Look, man, you got to live in reality here. Your entire industry is propped up by male horniness. You need to accept the reality.
I know,
that
but
men,
I've also had my share of relationships, and I've been with guys who are loyal.
And I'm not saying it's religiously implicated 100% of the time.
I do know.
How would you know?
So every guy is...
No. Honestly,
I'm a freaking FBI agent. How does every woman know? How does every woman find out when they cheat?
Okay, so let me ask you this then. Hold on. Those guys, the guys that you were with that were loyal to you, etc. Where are they now?
I don't fucking know. I don't talk to them.
Did you break up those relationships? Or did they break up with you?
One person broke up with me. The rest mostly I did.
So why didn't the loyalty save the relationship there?
Loyalty?
You said those guys were loyal to you and you still broke up with them.
Do you want me to really go into their issues? Men have a lot of issues these days. I mean, I'm telling you, like...
Must have been frustrated. Only fucking you.
Gotcha, bitch!